After living here as undocumented migrant worker for quite a long time, I would say God had been my rock, my protector every single day. Life without a visa here is not easy at all. There were cases wherein discrimination is real in front of our eyes. For example, our job area, we are deprived of the benefits of a regular employee, such as health insurance. We know that our employer cannot register us in national insurance because we have no papers. Therefore, when we get sick, we have to pay the hospital bills, medicines from our pocket. Our employer will not help us in our bills. They even terminate us. When cases were in, it is too much to bear. Our friends and churchmates had to pass the hat in order to collect the money to augment the deficits of our bills. Severance fee and other monetary obligation that an employee should be entitled of, despite the truth that we are the one doing the harder jobs, night shift, and overtime, are not paid as mandatory by the Korean labor laws, as document employees can have severance pay after his or her contract. For us, no matter how loyal and hard worker we are, we don't have any compensation from the company. I have a friend who had been so dedicated in her company for more than 10 years. When he decided to go home, the employer did not give him a cent of his severance pay. Another friend of mine who had been working for a long time in her company, he was caught by the immigration police and has to stay in jail for another month because she has no pay to fix his paper in order to go home. Undocumented factory workers are not only ones having difficulties, but so with our friends working as a domestic helper. Their employers are verbally abusing them, sometimes physically, knowing that they cannot complain against them. They even threat them that they will have them deported if they are retaliating. On the other hand, we are thankful that there are employers who are hiring us knowing that they can also be in danger when we caught red-handed. There should be a balanced situation finances when like giving us less half of monetary benefits and benefits a document employee entitled. Because in some cases, when we get sick, we don't not have insurance, our employee will not be aiding us financially. Not to mention, when we get caught, the employer will never dare providing our airfare back home or any amount to add our savings despite the long service we provided to their company. At right now, while COVID-19 is all over the land, our employer could not give us a mask for protection. We are not able to buy a mask from designated place without our ERC ID or health insurance ID. But actually, there are some complaints that even they have their national IDs, national health insurance or ERC ID, they won't let them buy masks because they are trying to prioritize Koreans. The government should be thinking as human as well. No ID, no mask is a real picture of inhumane. Despite all those, I would still say I am very thankful and grateful for the opportunity God has given me to work in this country, for keeping me safe, all through the years. I would say because of of the chance to work, I was able to take care of myself, extend help to my family back home, and was able to enjoy the fellowship of the nationalities and witnesses the camaraderie of Christians and foreigners abroad. I would like to extend my gratitude to Yongsan Shalom House as well. God had been using this providing for us during emergencies, unexpected calamities, while taking care of our spiritual needs. I pray that God would continually bless this ministry He started. I hope and pray there will more NGOs consider catering non-documented immigrants. We know so well that we are illegal here, but Korea cannot also bargain our contribution to its economy as underpaid employees. Together, let us practice humanity in a give-and-take situation. As God provided for Ruth in the Old Testament, He said, "Provide for me as well." As He protected Daniel and his friends in Babylon, He did protected my friend as well. As Paul had said, "I cannot boast anything, but I can boast on Jesus Christ, His death and resurrection. May His name be praised." Happy Easter.